And just like that, we are back. Hit you with 2 segments, 2 times. Just last, we talked about our picks, but we're halfway through the NFL season, heading into week 9 already. Heading to the stretch run, November, December, of course, and the holiday season. And we're going to look back where we were right and where we were wrong and look at some of our division picks and playoff teams as the trajectory plays out for the rest of the season.
So I guess the one thing I'll say that I probably wouldn't have been wrong if this team was healthy, but I definitely had the San Francisco 49ers coming out the NFC, and I had them winning their division. Neither one of those things are going to happen. They're not going to the playoffs, but that's because they have more people on injured reserve than they have on the active roster.
Right now, as they are playing, nobody that played in the Super Bowl for them that touched the ball, including the center, is currently playing.
Yeah, I definitely had the So something told me, I even think is on one of the episodes, I definitely said that the 49ers would not have that great of a season.
Super Bowl ain't gonna be.
Yeah, I did say that, but I had no idea this was going to happen. This was not what I had in mind. Yeah. And I also had them making the playoffs. I did not have them winning their division. I had the Seahawks winning that division. But I had them making the playoffs at least, and as he said, that's not about to happen at all. Like, not even a chance.
But my division winners coming into the year was San Francisco. In the East, I had the Cowboys, who are absolutely awful, and I was wrong about that as well. In the South, I had the Saints, which is still possible, but unlikely. It's probably gonna be Tampa. And in what am I missing? The North. In the North.
Oh, North. Yeah,
I picked Green Bay, and it's probably
looking
gonna be
that
Green
way.
Bay.
I'll go next. Okay. The NFC South, I chose the Vikings. They have a chance still to win. Let's not write them off.
I'm writing them off.
But it looks like Green Bay is about to run away with that division.
Yes, they are.
NFC West, I had the Seahawks. It looked like I predicted that pretty correct. NFC East, I had the Cowboys.
Yeah, about that.
I think we all picked them.
I think we all did. This is a big L.
Well, I just think we should just X out this entire division.
The NFC East doesn't have a winner.
Yeah,
It just has...
yeah, they just got teams.
But we gotta stop acting like this ain't every year.
At least the last 3 to 4.
It's been like this every year.
This is just bad though. This is even worse than
Yeah,
others.
this is worse than normal. Normally somebody gets the 9 wins.
Yeah.
And
somebody might be 6-10, 7-9.
I think the Eagles will be 7-8-1.
Can they get 7 wins?
I think
They
I'm
might.
giving them
That's generous.
6. I think I'm giving them 6.
How many they at?
6-9-1.
They are at 3.
They might get 7.
Let's see.
They might get 7.
I'm about to tell you what their schedule is.
They
Give me
might
one
get
second.
seven.
But we were all wrong with the Cowboys.
Yeah, but in the NFC South, I had the Bucks.
I would just like to say though,
Eagles
me and
schedule.
DC only picked the Cowboys
Because
the same
nobody
person
wins
doesn't
that
win
division.
twice.
Yeah, that's real fit.
Only
That's
reason we picked them.
Real life facts. But their schedule, they got the Giants this week. Y'all can say win or loss.
That's a win.
Okay, so that's 4 wins. All right, Browns,
Lose.
Loss.
Seahawks,
Lose.
Loss.
Packers,
Lose.
Loss.
Saints,
Lose.
Loss.
Cardinals,
Lose.
Loss.
Cowboys.
Win.
That's a win.
6. Like I said, 6-9.
Cowboys
That's-
and Washington football.
6,
team.
9,
They might
that's-
lose that last game. That's going to be for the division. That last game could be for the division.
6-9-1.
Possibly.
That could be for the division.
I told you 6 wins. 6-9-1.
I'm with
That week 17 game is always is going to be for
Hey,
the
but
division.
what's crazy is depending on who they get, they might win their home game as a playoff game. That's what I'm saying.
No,
If
I
they
think
get
they'll
Arizona-
I think no. I'm taking Kyler over Carson Wentz. Stop playing with me. Put respect on my man's name and put respect on Cliff
taking the
Kingsbury.
Eagles.
I'm taking.
I'm
the
wearing
Eagles.
green. I'm taking the Eagles, shorty.
That's the only team in the NFC that they can beat, though. Honestly, that's the only team.
It depends. I got another team that's in 7. Well, they wouldn't play them. Never
They're
mind.
not beating
They wouldn't play them. They get in 7th place. They can beat the Cardinals though.
They're not beating Arizona. Who could still win that
Who's the
division?
winner?
The Vikings, but they're not going to play them. They're going to play the 2 seed.
If Minnesota gets rolling, give me Minnesota.
What's your team?
I don't have mine written down right here in front of me, but I'm going off memory. I'm pretty
too.
sure I picked the Seahawks, the Bucks, the Packers, and the Cowboys. Only reason I picked the Cowboys is, like I said, the same person does not win this division twice in a row. So because of that, I did pick the Cowboys. I wanted to pick the Eagles. Y'all know how I rock, Ravens, Eagles. I got a new addition to my team being the Bills. I'm sticking with everybody outside of the Cowgirls. Yeah.
Oh, I was basically right about the Cardinals, wrong about the Packers. Wrong about the Vikings right now because I said they would win the division. I didn't have the Packers in the playoffs. Wrong about the Cowboys.
Cincinnati and their 7 wins.
I didn't say they were gonna make the playoffs.
I got a question. How did you really not have the Packers in the playoffs at all?
What
were the 49ers? That
I
was the
didn't
team.
really like what the Packers
We
did
all
in the
had the
draft.
49ers in the playoffs as well.
I
The
didn't like
Packers
the
draft was terrible.
And I thought the defense was solid, but I just thought maybe it'd be one of those situations where maybe they just
Fell off.
go like 8-8. You know what I mean? And maybe just fall out. I look like I'm wrong. They're probably going to get 12, 13 wins just off the strength.
Yes, they are.
But the Cardinals will
You were the only one that had the Cardinals in the playoffs.
make the playoffs, and I think they win their first playoff game. I know it's not a lot of love for them.
Unless it's against the
Collar and that
winning
team.
their first playoff
I think Collar, they could still win this division. They beat Seattle. Let's not forget. They beat Seattle, and
Oh, no,
they
they're not.
They're
they
not winning
could-
this division.
they could
They're
win
not
in
winning the
Seattle.
division or first playoff game.
Not winning it. They're gonna get to the playoffs and go
And then
home.
lose in the first
And
round.
go
I
home.
think they will beat your
Exit
Eagles.
less.
So since you're
AFC, I had all three in the North. I think we all agree
We
on
all
that.
had all 3 in the North.
Yeah, we all had all three.
It
in
looks
the
like
North.
Steelers might win the division. Ravens be
The
a
only
wild
thing
card.
I didn't have was I had the Patriots. I had the Titans missing the playoffs, and I had the Patriots.
I had
sliding
Vegas,
in.
baby.
I had
the Titans making the play. I had the Colts and the Titans both getting in. And
Yeah, I had the Colts one.
How? Because you had the Patriots in.
oh, I did have the Patriots in. So that means I had
Yeah, you had to have.
I
one
had
of
the
them two
Colts
out.
in and not the Titans.
Yeah, like me. Yeah.
I had the Colts winning the division, and I had Vegas.
Yeah, I had
sneaking
the
in.
Colts winning the division as well.
Vegas looks like they
Dang,
can get
so none of
9.
us believed in the Titans.
No.
No, still don't.
I mean,
Still
they
don't
just
really.
lost to the Bengals. I still,
I still don't.
I'm not fully sold.
And
on
we
it.
Hey
gonna
man,
get our
I almost
revenge.
picked them to lose this week to the Bears. I'm still thinking about that. Come Sunday, I might change my pick.
Yes.
Let's just rock through who we think make the playoffs now. I'll go first, I guess.
Start with let's go by divisions. I think it'd be easy if you do it that
Division winners, I have the Seahawks winning the division. I have the Cardinals also making the playoffs in that division. I have the Eagles winning their division. I have the Packers winning their division. Surprise! I have the Vikings, who were 1-5 until last week, making the playoffs, and then I have the Bucks and the Saints. So I pretty much kept all of my same teams. I just swapped out the Eagles for the Cowboys when it comes to the NFC.
I agree. I do think the Eagles win this division. So I'm keeping. I still think the Vikings win the NFC North, as you said.
You think they win the NFC North?
Yeah.
Wow. Who? The Vikings.
They're done.
You think so?
They're done.
The Vikings are 2-5. The Packers are now.
Oh
6-2.
no, I'm tripping. I'm still high. Green Bay. Green Bay wins that division, but the Vikings can
Get
get
a
into the
wild card.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I was about to say.
my bad, America.
You asking for both of them teams?
I
to
don't
do
know.
something weird.
COVID got to me, bro.
The Bears are 5-3.
Not literally.
Yeah, Seahawks
Bears are in the hunt.
and Eagles win
And
their
Rams.
division. Bucks win their division. Like I said, Vikings can get a wild card. The Saints as well. I think the Cardinals get that last spot.
I mean, the Packers are going to be in. I don't know if the Vikings are going to make it. It's probably going to come down to an NFC West team between the Rams. I guess Rams, Bears.
I have no faith.
That's
in
really
the
it.
Rams.
Rams and Bears. Maybe Carolina if they can hang
If
around.
it's between them,
Nah.
Jesus, give me the Cardinals.
I'd
give me whoever.
I'd rather see the Vikings.
And I was
in there.
wrong, like DC. I think I had the Saints winning the division and Bucks wild card, but it's going to flip flop, which is fine. I
It
still
doesn't
think-
really matter. What that
Yeah,
division
and it looks like the road to the Super Bowl may be going through Tampa potentially.
Anyway,
Seattle.
Oh,
Seattle's getting the 1 seed in the NFC.
we'll see. I still think it's a lot. They still got to play the whole NFC West though. What again?
Oh, I'll let you go first and then I'll.
But AFC is pretty.
Straightforward.
It's blah. It's nothing to really write home about.
Yeah.
Except for the Patriots being awful.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, really quick. Did you say your NFC teams
I started with my NFC.
Yeah.
that were going to make the playoffs now still?
Yeah, I said the 49ers won't and Arizona will.
The NFC
no,
East.
okay.
I don't think it's conclusive
Really
that the Eagles win it. I don't know what the football team schedule is, but hey, man, they might have a shot. I told you that Week 17 game may decide it all.
Who
DC.
plays quarterback for the football
Kyle
team?
Allen is not
Stop.
much worse than
Stop.
Daniel Jones.
Not much worse than
Not much worse.
both of those guys are much worse.
They're
than
about the
Carson
same.
Wentz.
Carson
Both of
Wentz,
those guys
you know
are
me.
much
You
worse.
know me. Yeah, he's tough. He plays well, but I don't know. I mean, I guess
He
he
leads
gets
the league in turnovers right now,
He
but
gets Deshaun Jackson
All
back
right,
and
y'all ready?
Alshon.
and his tight ends.
They got the Giants this week.
He can win that hopefully.
Lions,
He could win.
Bengals,
They could. That could be tough.
Cowboys.
They could win that.
I got them losing to the Bengals.
They could win 3 out of the next
I
4.
got them winning. I got them losing to the Lions too. I'm sorry.
Even if they go 2-2.
Steelers,
That's a loss.
49ers.
They probably might lose that.
That's a win.
They probably
Did they beat
lose that
49ers?
game. They probably
The
lose
whole
that game.
team is at home with us.
49ers aren't playing right. Did you just?
It's 5 weeks from now.
They still not gonna have
You
nobody.
know what?
Everybody's on IR.
You know
They're
what?
not
Yeah,
coming back.
They're not coming back.
They're not coming back.
Okay, you know
George Kittle will probably be the only one.
No,
out
but
there.
he still
Who
at least
won't
out
throw
like
him the
6 weeks,
ball?
6 to 8 weeks though.
That's what I'm saying. He'll be the only one.
None of them are coming back.
Seahawks lost.
Okay.
Jimmy G's out for the year.
Lost.
You know that, right?
He out for the year.
Yes, and so is Kittle. They're done.
Oh, hey, 49ers. Call the Jets right now. Say, we know y'all getting the first pick. What do I need to do to get Sam Darnold out of there? Because if you take Sam Darnold away from Adam Gase, he's going to look a lot better. You might be right, though, Byron. This might come down to week 17. But with that being said, I'm taking the Eagles over the Redskins week 17 to win the division.
Who plays football for the football team?
Hey, they got the best
They got a
defense in
good
that
front
division.
seven. But all I'm saying is this isn't something new from the Eagles. The Eagles won the division last year on week 17. They'll do it again this year if they have to.
Because Kyle Allen plays quarterback for the football team.
That's a fact. But the NFL has been contemplating tampering with the playoffs for this year. I know
Adding an additional team. It's too late for all that. NFL don't do that.
So if they do add an
Ugh,
18, who
gosh.
do you guys think will be in? I think it'll be the Rams from the NFC.
NFC, yeah,
It'll probably
definitely.
be the Rams.
That's
What's
the-
funny is
that's
last
the
year
best
they
of
would have
the
been the
rest.
17 if there was a
Like on
17.
some
This
NCAA.
year, I think if they do add an 8th team, it'll
They
be
was on the
them.
bubble. They made
So
it.
would that mean no bye?
But what
No bye.
about-
I think the NFL will eventually be moving towards that.
So what?
'Cause
No,
no other-
there's no point of winning the 1 seed if you're not gonna get a bye. But
Exactly.
What's the point of winning the 1 seed in the NBA?
You play the worst team. That
I mean,
You still play the worst team.
99% of the time, the one
half the
seed
league
stays.
makes the playoffs in the NBA, so who cares?
And
This will be
99%
half
of
the
the
team
time.
making the playoffs in the
But how many
That's
times?
trash,
How many
too.
times does the AC be the one seed? Like twice, 3 times.
How many
in a
times do you
7-game
think the
series?
AC will be the 1 seed in football?
That
way
could
more.
happen more.
Way more.
It'll
It's
happen
one game.
more.
It's one.
It'll
It's only
happen
one
more.
game.
Oh, but this year they're losing to Tampa or Seattle. It's not. I don't care. The Rams. It could be the Bears. It could be whoever.
Were the Patriots losing to an AFC any of those years?
Maybe.
not.
If we were the 8 seed,
Well,
we would
we
knock.
would
We would
know.
knock them off. Yes.
You picked the best team to go up against them.
You asked the question. I answered it.
That's the only answer that you could have gave.
The Steelers.
Did we do the AFC? We did the AFC?
Nah, we didn't do the AFC yet.
If the AFC added an extra playoff spot, the Rams is pretty universal as far as
Yeah.
the extra team that would get in. If the AFC did an extra, I have no earthly idea.
Maybe the Titans.
No, the Titans are already in.
I have the Titans in at
They're
7.
already in, yeah.
If they add an extra playoff spot, it'll probably go to his Raiders.
But I think the Raiders will.
Or maybe the Dolphins. It'll be a flip
No, the
flop for
Raiders.
one of those two teams.
The Raiders.
I'd
Tua,
rather see
I
I'd
don't
rather
trust
see the
Tua.
Dolphins in, actually, personally. I'd rather see that defense. And I'd rather to see Tua get that playoff experience early on in his career versus seeing the Las Vegas Raiders get blown out by the Chiefs.
Dolphins.
teams
They wouldn't get blown out because they beat them already, and that's a divisional game. That'd be a close. Actually, you know what? I would rather take the Raiders.
You've stolen
I'd rather
all of
see- I'd rather
Houston's
see
draft
Brian Flores
picks.
in the playoffs,
We
too.
need another year to get more picks for Tua. Make sure he's the guy. Lose. But Flores, thank you. They can go 8-8, 7-9 this year.
That could possibly get into the playoffs.
Yeah, the AFC is trash outside of the top 3 or 4 teams.
We also I have the Patriots switching with the Titans.
That's what we
Absolutely.
all-
Yeah.
But if the Ravens are a wild card, which it looks like they might be, that is the toughest wild card in recent memory.
But we always play good in the wild
That means
card
we would
spot.
play the
The
AFC
issue
South
is
team.
that I've been saying is right now that means we play the Bills, and that's a good game.
No,
for
we would
us.
probably play the AFC South.
No,
one.
honestly, I'm gonna keep it.
As a
I'm gonna
5
keep
seed?
it a bean. I think if we get that wild card spot, I think we thrive just because it's
Think
not.
that Baltimore underdog.
Dog,
feel
yeah,
just
we
feels outside.
we embody it so much. When have we? I think the first time we won the Super Bowl, we was the
were wild
one
card.
seed.
We
No,
were
we
wild
wild
card.
card.
We've won
We
the
never
we've won the Super Bowl and the wild card both
both
times.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have won it again, but
And this year, something popped up on the screen. Last time we was 5-1.
We won the Super Bowl.
Both times.
Both times. We found one won the Super Bowl.
So hey,
I just think we would probably play the AFC South winner just because of the records.
I would love to play the Titans.
Which means we would play the Colts maybe.
yo,
again.
I'm trying.
I want. You know what? I want the Titans to win that division now because I would love.
Well, we got
to
the
play
Titans in a couple
in
weeks.
round one.
We got the Titans
No,
in a couple
that's
weeks.
not
Imagine
enough.
if the
I
Titans
would
got home
love
field
to play the
advantage
Titans.
and we get to go
Man,
there.
Ooh, I would love to
Run
play the
for
Titans round
250.
one. Would love to
Like,
play the
dang.
Titans. You know what? I'm picking the Titans to win that division now because I would love
You want
to play
revenge?
the Titans
Yo,
round
want
one.
revenge.
Looking for revenge.
I'm only gonna be happy if we beat the Titans
Oh,
and
wild
beat the
card
Chiefs
playoffs.
in the same playoffs.
Oh, we beat the Chiefs. It's a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
it's a ring.
Now,
It's
I'm
a
not lying.
ring.
If we all wild card and we win that first game, that means we would probably have to go to Kansas City, and then we'll see what happens.
If we beat Kansas
We'll
City,
see what
I
happens.
don't think nobody in the NFC can
Let's
beat
touch
us.
us. That's a wrap.
I mean, I'm not really afraid of anybody in the AFC besides them.
I said NFC. If we get to, we're going to run through the AFC if we beat the Chiefs.
I'm already not afraid of anybody in the NFC. At this current moment, no team in the NFC that I think making the playoffs
everybody thinks
scares me.
No, I think everybody thinks Tampa's the most complete team. They probably are.
They are.
We'll see. Still
But
a little.
I like us against them.
Still
I like our
prove it,
matchup
bro.
against them.
Still gotta prove it.
Yeah.
One
I
game
like
on
the
Sunday,
I like
man.
how our corners match up with their receivers.
So I said I like us against them. I
And
like
we
us
should be
against them.
healthy by then.
If we get the Seahawks though, it's a wrap. The way their defense give up yards, it's a wrap.
Oh,
We're running all day. Really quickly though, let's look at the Steelers.
Still scheduled super light.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're gonna go 14-2.
Yeah.
Cowboys,
They're going
win,
14-2.
Bengals, win. Jaguars, win. Ravens, I think we'll
That's
split
a L
with them,
that
so that's a
time.
1.
That's
So
Thanksgiving.
what's that, 10-1?
Yeah, 10-1. Their first
Football team,
That's
win.
sick.
Bills, lost. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50.
I'm picking Pittsburgh.
50-50.
Yeah, damn, that first
What's
loss
Right
might
now,
not
I'm
be
picking
close.
Pittsburgh. Absolutely. yeah.
Bengals, Colts, Browns. No, 14-2. I have them
15,
losing to
bro.
the
They
Bills.
going 15-1,
14-2.
bro.
I have them not going 15-1. 14-2, and I have them losing.
I
to
mean,
the
the last time they won 15-1, their one loss was us. So I
So they
wouldn't,
could play
wouldn't be mad at
the
that.
1 seed. They play the 7. Oh, they have a bye.
Yeah, they'll probably. Let's look at the Chiefs' schedule really quickly. The Chiefs have Carolina this week, bye next week, Raiders. All right, so win, bye, win.
Tampa Bay.
What's that
that's a
record currently?
toss-up.
Hold on. What's that
I'm
record
gonna go ahead and get. I gotta call somebody to beat them.
7-1.
So let's call that a loss. Let's call Tampa
I
Bay
think
a
it's
loss.
Tampa's a loss.
Tampa, maybe. Yeah, Broncos, Dolphins, Saints,
They probably
Falcons,
win out.
Chargers. They
They
might
might
be
lose-
fifth. They
they
might
might
be
lose to the
14-2
Saints.
too.
They might
They
lose to the
might-
Saints.
13-3.
It's looking
was.
13-3.
13-3, 14-2.
Is that
something
Saints
like
game in
And we
Kansas
said
City?
Steelers 14-2.
If that Saints game is
15-1.
in New Orleans, I'm gonna pick the Saints. I'm gonna let y'all know now.
It is at
It
New
is
Orleans.
not.
Oh, give me the Saints.
It's at New Orleans.
Yeah, they looking like 13-3.
So we have the Steelers 13-3. I mean the
I got the
Chiefs,
Steelers at-
Chiefs 13-3, possibly 14-2. Steelers 14.
I'll say the Steelers
Possibly
maybe
15-1.
13-3. Both of them 13-3. I think the Steelers might trip up at the end. I think.
I think-
How many times they got the Bengals? How many times they got the Bengals?
Twice.
Bengals might get one. I'm not saying they will. They might get one. And they got to play the Browns in what? Cleveland.
I'm
That's the game.
on you. I'm on your side.
I think the
I think they're
Bengals
gonna
might trip
run out
them
of
up.
steam at
They're
some
going to
point.
lose 2
Mike
games.
Tomlin-
They're losing. Their first loss will beat us on Thanksgiving. So while you're
Yes.
eating your turkey, you can enjoy us beating them because that Christmas game was terrible a couple years ago. We get our revenge on the holiday, and I think they may lose 1 or 2 more games after that. That's just me. So I think they lose another divisional game. I don't think they run through the division like we did last year. They're not better than we were last year.
No.
They're not good. Like, I mean, the
They are
defense.
good.
The
They're just over. They're not
the
as
defense
good
is
as
really
their
good.
record says.
And they
That's
have a
what I'm
soft
saying.
schedule.
Like their defense, yes, but like I
Front
said,
seven.
the offense
We need to stop
has
saying
not.
their defense is good. Their
clicked.
front seven is good. Their
They got
secondary
one
is
They got one
trash.
secondary player.
The crazy
Okay,
thing is,
I
as
get
good as
it.
the defense is, we ran for
Minka is
265.
not the best secondary player. It's the corner on the other side.
We ran
of
for
the
265.
I think
but
Minka is their best secondary
Minka's
player.
definitely.
Yeah,
I
he's
think Minka
geeking.
is overrated.
But
He
their
is
best.
overrated.
He's still their best
He's
secondary.
definitely their
He's
best
still their best
secondary player,
secondary
He's
though.
good in zone. He's horrible in man.
But I'm glad for Mike Tomlin has the most
Speaking
coaching
of Minka, by the
wins as a
way,
black
that
coach.
was you cannot hit anybody to the head while attempting to break up a pass.
Pass. That's what I'm saying.
And the fact, like you said, no more time was added. That was still something big.
that was my biggest thing.
Because we still could have ran 2
I
plays.
feel like in that situation, 1 or 2 things has to happen. Either A, you give us a 5-yard penalty for offsides on the defense because we hiked the ball. Y'all stopped
was all the way
it
on the other
after
side.
we hiked
And the offense
the
doesn't have to wait
football.
for the defense.
We do not. So at that point, we've hiked the football. So for you to stop play for an injured player, either A, y'all should have noticed when,
And blew the time dead there.
Exactly.
Or
B,
added time.
added time. If y'all give us a 5-yard penalty, I don't have any issue with y'all not adding time back on that clock. But without y'all giving us that 5-yard penalty, I feel like we had needed an additional 5 to 6 seconds possibly being added to the clock. Some people were being crazy saying 10 seconds, but I think it was around like 13
It was
seconds.
like
when we got to the
13
line of
seconds when
scrimmage.
it happened. Yeah.
So I think that additional 5 seconds should have been added or 5-yard
The fact
penalty.
they didn't even look at it either. I'm like,
Not the.
He was.
The refs been doing a great job this year.
All I'm saying, we've seen before in NFL history where players have done that on purpose, but I'm not saying that he did.
I'm just saying, look, booth reviews under 2 minutes.
I would love for the NFL to change the way that coaches have the ability to challenge. I would like to add a third challenge and be able to challenge referees.
I just wish you should be able to challenge the call at some point in the game,
Yeah.
no matter what that
They
call
took
is.
back
If
then
it's-
the call
if it's,
challenge pass interference.
I know. I mean, they weren't ever overturning it,
If
but
it's
I'm saying.
detrimental to your team, I'm challenging. I feel like.
I mean, honestly, like, all right, so Minka was going for the football. I'm not saying he intended to hit Willie Snead in the head, but the fact of the matter is, there
hit
was
him
a
in the
forearm
head.
to his
Yeah.
helmet. You can't do that. Like,
He got hollow. I know that hurt. He felt that.
Hell yeah, he felt good.
I mean, it was for the win. It is what
I
it
still
is.
would have thrown it up to Boykin.
He's taller. I felt like
Soft.
He's 6'5".
Soft.
actually,
I'm pretty sure
Willie Snead probably
Who
gave
was
it
the
more of
corner?
a fight than Boykin
Who was
would
the
have.
corner sticking him? Was it Hayden?
Willie Snead gave it
Let's
more of
just
a
look
fight
up-
than
let's just look
Boykin
up
probably
both
would
their
have. I
corners
will
real
say
quick.
Just
that.
saying, Boykin started off the game okay, and then they just don't throw to him the rest of the game.
Yo, he
I
must
think
be
he's somebody
trying.
you have to throw the ball to.
But he is
So they're
6'5".
two corners.
Look
They're
at how
two
he
corners.
kept.
Steven Nelson is 5'11".
Oh, God.
Both
Joe
their corners
Hayden
short.
is 5'11".
I think Nelson.
Throw
was
it
on-
up to the 6'5"
I think
dude.
Nelson was probably on
It
him.
probably wasn't. Throw it up to him. He has 6 inches on the dude. Throw him the football
Pause.
high.
Yeah, that was
pause.
wild. Yeah, he big wild. Boy.
Anything else?
End the show. End the show.
Like, share, subscribe.
I don't
comment.
even want to play football no more.
End the show.
And,